Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. We're going to talk Chanel bags, Spring Summer 2026, Matthieu Blazy collection. Boy oh boy, thumb up the video, subscribe. I have here one of my little clutchlets from the Carl era. This is from the Métier d'Art Ritz collection. 255 clutch. Look at this beauty, lined in leather. This one is made in France. The little interior zipper. I shall treasure this one all my life, but let's see what Spring Summer 26 has to offer. Now, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged, just my opinion. And also, the photos are screenshots from the Chanel website / YouTube, so it falls under fair use. Let's see. Let's blend in the first one. I was shocked. We're not going to check out all of the bags. We're going to check out the highlights of the bags. And I got to say one thing. This newcomer finally made us do it. We complained about Chanel bags for years. And then this newbie found a way to shut us up. Meaning Matthieu Blazy. We've been complaining about the quality of Chanel bags, the quality of their stitches, the quality of their leather, the peeling leather, the misaligned stitches. We've been complaining about it for years as customers. And then Matthieu Blazy comes along and shuts us up. How does he shut us up? Let's see. Exhibit A. Y'all, this is a 255 double flap. Open, completely scrunched together, completely busted, completely squished with a ton of wrinkles. You can't even close it properly. It's like they put it in a washing machine and it came out. And I thought to myself, why is he doing that? Now, in an interview after the show, he said something to the effect of, he really wanted to have a de-stressed, super soft look for the classic Chanel bags. You remember when Pharrell came to Louis Vuitton and Pharrell said, oh, let me take a $1,000 Speedy and turn it into an $8,000 piece of crap that looks like it came from Canal Street by adding super soft leather, super soft leather. Well, we're trying to pull this shtick again, except this looks atrocious. Atrocious. And you might think, oh, it's just the one bag. You think? Nah. Let me show you the next one. This is, I think, the same one from a different angle. Look, the inner flap, the outer flap. And you know what? I was thinking as I was watching all of these monstrosities on the runway, I was thinking, you know what? They did this because we were complaining about the misaligned stitches, the bad leather, the peeling leather. They're like, well, now they can't complain because we're going to sell them a bag that looks already broken into, so it's going to look like the misaligned stitch is meant to be that way, was done on purpose. The crumpled up, squished together bag is meant to be that way, was done on purpose. We complained about wonky bags. We complained to Chanel about their wonky bags. We complained about wonky bags that we would purchase, find out when we come home that they're wonky, and then we would try to give them back to Chanel, and Chanel would be like, well, that's meant to be. I bet you that now they're going to charge, because these already cost $10,000+. The Timeless Classic. The 255 double flap, the Timeless Classic double flap, they already cost $10,000, $12,000, whatever. The basic model without any particular appliques. With extra appliques, it goes into the $20,000, $30,000 even. I bet you that now that they've created this monstrosity, they're going to charge us even more because they're going to say, oh, it took us extra 3 hours to create this masterpiece of a bag because we have to do this by hand. You understand? Oh, really? How curioso. So we're going to be charged an extra 3 grand because the bag looks like shit? Okay, gotcha. Exhibit C. Cha. I give up. I mean, okay, could you imagine if I destroyed my little beautiful clutchlet and I just kind of like squished it all together and ruined the flap and bent this fully? And oh my God, no. I'm sorry. No, it's not, it doesn't look good. Also, just just for the sake of argument, why would you do this? First of all, everything is going to fall out of your bag. Okay, it's not closed. The inner flap is not closed. The outer flap is not closed. The bag itself is open and kind of protruding downwards. Whatever you put inside that bag, it's easy to get stolen. People can just put their hand in and snatch whatever they want. Also, while you're walking, stuff can bounce and just fall out. Like, this is no way to carry a bag. I get it. You want to have a little editorial moment and you want to be tongue in cheek about it on the runway. And you want to, like, what are you trying to tell us, Matthieu Blazy? That we are like, if you can't afford to trash $20,000, then you're paw, as Anna Delvey would say. You're luck paw. So if you can't afford to trash $20,000 like this and lose whatever's in the bag, then we don't even want you at Chanel. Like, that's the vibe this is giving me. The disrespect that this is giving me, the disrespect towards Chanel's own legacy. Coco didn't do stuff like this. Coco was very proper with her bags. She liked tidy, straight lines. She liked clean-cut bags. Coco was very proper when it came to bags. Coco would have never done this. Never. So this is not cute. It's not like, oh, look what I did. Something like, look, I'm so transgressive. I'm such a punk. I'm such a punk. Look at me, I'm such a punk. Look what I did to the bag. Like, totes cool. No. This is not punk. This is not cool. This is not whimsical. This is not innovative. This is not transgressive. This is not progressive. This is disrespectful. Period. Okay? Period. You're disrespecting the woman. Okay, next exhibit. Cha. Even the teeny tiny one. He's like, let me put this up my booty, squish those butt cheeks real tight, real mighty tight. I'm gonna pull them out now. Look at this, y'all. Look what I did with my butthole. The golden tonsil stone of a billionaire. A billionaire's tonsil stone just spat out, and this is what you get. The teeny tiny baglet, it's all crumpled, girl.
Hi guys, Dacob from the future here. So when I was filming the video, just a quick note, the fashion show just aired and Chanel didn't upload their close-up images of all of the bags. So I'm just telling you now, a little errata corrige, a little correction. These particular bags in silver and in gold are metal. They are sculpted in that shape. You can't close them either. I mean, the lid, the flap slash lid kind of does move back and forth, but they're in metal. The other bags we've seen are in leather. So you're going to hear me talk a lot about this golden little bag and, throw a lot of jokes about it. Silver and gold at this point, because as you can see here, the photo I'm showing you, which is a credit to the Chanel website, because they finally uploaded the pictures of these bags. They have made them in a plethora of metallics, right? The silver and the gold. And so these particular bags cannot really close. The flap does have a little hinge. It does move back and forth, but they're kind of sculptural per se. So I know that some people are going to rush and say, but Dacob, we didn't see that they are metal. No. I found out that they are metal after the fashion show was over, a couple of hours later, after I filmed my video. Then subsequently, Chanel uploaded their pictures and close-ups of these bags. And then we found out that indeed the silver and gold ones are metal. Metal bags, and those flaps are shaped in that shape, and you can't change them. You can't flatten them out. Just there. That's important to note. As for the leather ones, the verdict is still out on how they crumple them up. whether or not there is some form of metal wire inside of the flap to kind of make it all bendy. Either way, other note quickly, since this fashion show has aired, a lot of fashion critiques have loved it, but I am noticing more and more of my viewers that have been around with me on my channel for over a decade now, that are actual customers of Chanel, that are actual buying customers of Chanel fashion. They buy the clothing, they buy the bags. They don't just limit themselves to the beauty department. We're talking people who have been following me for a long time, who have also the means to purchase several total looks from every collection. This is the client that 80 to 90% is not happy with this collection. They are writing me telling me, what am I supposed to buy from this collection? It's not going to fit me. It's not my style. It's not the look. It's not the color. It's not the fit. So yes, while we do see a lot of people online talking about how amazing this collection is, usually they're either, content creators, commentators on fashion, influencers. They don't have the budgets. Most of them do not have the budget to be the regular client of Chanel that's going to keep the company going. And everybody seems to be focusing on their comments, but nobody seems to be focusing on the comments of the actual ladies who have been purchasing these collections for years now. Why are we ignoring their voices? Their voices are really important because at the end of the day, the money is going to be the thing that talks. Who is going to purchase these? The people who are saying, oh my God, this is such an amazing collection. Are they actually going to buy anything? Or are they just like saying, oh my God, this is amazing, but then they're not going to buy anything. They just want to create content. It is really important to listen to the voices of the actual clients who spend a ton of money every season purchasing these items from this brand. If they're not happy with what they're seeing, and if they're not ultimately buying what they're seeing, well, you do the math. Okay, now back to the Dacob from the past. Let's do a little bit more of reviewing.
Y'all, the disrespect. Let me show you the next one. Cha. That was the teeny tiny one. This is the big one. Like the model is like, how do I what? Like there's here's one pocket, another pocket. I'm gonna do with this thing. We're cute. It gold. It gold. Yeah, it gold. Cute. What are you gonna do with it? Nothing. Cause nothing fits in it. It's shiny, So yeah, exactly. PT says it's Blazy auditioning for Balenciaga. You guys. Naked Eye says nothing. It's giving me nothing. The disrespect. Okay, so honestly, who is going to buy this? Who's going to buy a bag like this that is completely busted and they're going to charge you more because it's busted? So what are you going to do? Like $13, $14, $15,000? I'm sorry. It ain't going to be me. It ain't going to be me. It ain't going to be me. Period. Okay, period. M. Calderoni says, ban them to the island of misfit handbags. Tragedy. I'm not going to buy this. MMM says, I can't believe this is real, right? Look, I wonder what the ladies on the Purse Forum have to say about this. Shout out to the Purse Forum. Hi. There are some really lovely people there, by the way. People love to throw shade and do weird stuff on the Purse Forum, but at the end of the day, they're all really nice ladies. They're just sometimes a little bit tipsy. So they say nasty stuff about me, but that's okay. I take it very much tongue in cheek. I'm a good sport. I can laugh about myself. Unlike some people who don't know how to take themselves unseriously, live a little, laugh a little. I can take a joke. This, however, the disrespect. Next exhibit. You guys, it's like broken. The flap is completely busted and bent up, and look at the side of the bag. Like, no, this is this is too much. This is too much. I'm sorry. Like, I can take a deconstructed concept, you know what I mean, any day, but not that. Like, this is not this is just disrespectful, okay? Period. That's all. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. Would you buy one of these busted bags for a surcharge because they're busted by hand? Or are we going to pass on this one? I don't know. Louis says, I think all the brands are hiring the same people. They all making an open bag concept. Ugh, we're bored. So Isaac is asking, don't you guys think this might be just only for the show bag styling? No, because in an interview, Blazy said that he really wanted the soft, like, texture of the leather. Like, so, no, that's Tom Ford. That's my Tom Ford impersonation. Like, you feel like it's de-stressed, it's been loved in and stuff, you know, like, when Pharrell was trying to sell us the Speedy for $8,000, those poor people who fell for it and bought it. Oh, bless their hearts. But anyway, we'll go. As Maria would say, ta 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 ta. Love you loads, guys. IYK. Subscribe, thumb up the video, and never give up on Chanel love, regardless of who's at the helm.